Wow, I feel like it's been forever since I have done a wax warming video, and it's only been a week. But anyway, I'm back from vacation. That was exhausting, but I'm back, and managed to warm quite a bit of wax, more than I thought I would when I got back. Anyway, hi friends, it's Chris. Welcome or welcome back. Grab a drink, get comfy, and let's chat. Wow, I didn't think I melted this much. And I'm looking through the scents as I'm trying to sort the vendors out. And I'm thinking, did I leave last week's or before I left in here? And I didn't. So I'm looking at these. I don't even remember melting them. You know what? I came back from vacation truly exhausted. So I'm going to try to talk about these. I hope when I sniff the bags, they come back to me because I honestly don't remember. I don't remember melting this. Anyway, let's start with the first one. First one up is Moonlit Veil from Teddy Bees. I do remember I liked it. Let's see if the scent notes come back to me. This one is lavender marshmallow, English lavender, sweet woods, white tea, patchouli, passion fruit apricot, magnolia, strawberry whip, and vanilla sandalwood. Um, I remember liking this. I do remember going in my bedroom going, oh, this is so pretty. Now, on cold, this does I'm positive this doesn't smell like it smelled when it warmed. On cold, this almost smells like soap. This was not soapy on warm. I believe this was more a little powdery, musky, it was very perfumey, but in a good way. It wasn't like a harsh perfume. It was a very pretty scent. It was, I don't want to say cozy. Cozy's not the right word. It was pretty. It was a very pretty scent. And yeah, on cold this kind of smells like soap. And I do remember liking it, but I don't remember what I told myself about it when I was smelling it. I do that a lot. Like I try to keep mental notes and I tell myself, oh, this smells like this. This makes me feel like this. And usually when I come back to it to do these videos, it usually comes back to me. Um, I just remember I liked this. I thought it was very pretty. I'm sorry, I can't give you more than that. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Here's another one, Spotless from Rose Girls. This one was Coastal Kale, Clothes on the Line, Dream On, Westin Hotel type. Yes, this is pretty. This is, now, even though there's clothes on the line in here, I don't recall getting any like a laundry scent. This was very, it was hotel-like. It was very clean, but pretty and fresh. A little bit floral, but not a lot. There was a sweetness here, a watery sweetness, which probably comes from that coastal kale. I enjoyed this one. I thought it was very good. And that's Spotless from Rose Girls. Then this one here, this one I do remember because I just did it yesterday. This is, no, I didn't. Day before. This is Nolles Farms Scents, Sandy Cheeks, and Sugar Treats. Now, this one here, I melted it, I don't know, about a month ago or so, I think. And I remember thinking, oh, this is light. So I held off on melting my last one. This is creamy notes inspired by commodity milk, breezy beach evenings, and buttery sugar cookie royal blended into soft, sweet coastal scent. Wait a minute. Blended into a soft, sweet coastal scent that's cozy, airy, and irresistibly indulgent. This was beautiful. I had no issues with throw this time around. Now, this was poured in May 15th. Again, I don't know when I melted it the last time. I'm going to say it was probably 3 to 4 weeks ago. So this performed much better. Oh, this was creamy and there's a muskiness to it and it was sweet. You really got that commodity milk, but at the same time, it was airy. It was very summery and you got a beach nights vibe from it. This was beautiful. The sugar cookie royal just added to the sweetness. It did, you didn't really feel there was any bakery in it. It just deepened the richness of that commodity milk. It's stunning. I would 100% absolutely purchase this one again for next year, obviously, because we're going into fall now, and I don't think he'll be pouring anything for summer. Um, in fact, speaking of Knowles, just got my my pre-order today. I just brought it in the house. I haven't even opened the box yet. I'm probably not going to film it. Um, which I know I usually film everything. I got my Teddy Bees RTS as well. I'm not filming it. You guys, it's a lot. Um, it's not a new to me vendor. My Teddy Bees order was pretty much a repeat of my Teddy Bees RTS was pretty much a repeat of my pre-order, with the exception I did get 3 of the new scents. But I really don't have the time. I've already filmed a lot. I mean, I've had a video up every day since Wednesday, so I'm sorry. My new to me vendors I will be showing, but I gotta pass this go around. Gotta pass. Anyway, Sandy Cheeks and Sugar Treats. Sugar Treats is a winner for me, and I will definitely purchase that again. I'm still working on this L3. And first one up is a Cafe C spiced oat milk, pumpkin pecan waffles, toasted mallow. This is a scoop. Um, I had melted it in here and in my kitchen. I couldn't smell it, which might be why I have so much wax. I took it out of the warmers and melted something else. There was nothing. It was like non-existent. Now here, I do smell the Cafe C spiced oat milk here. That's pretty much all I'm smelling is that oaty, milky scent. But I don't smell the pumpkin pecan waffles or the toasted mallow. And unfortunately, I didn't smell it unwarm. So that's that one. This will be leaving my house because it didn't throw. And I can't even say, oh, well, I'll try it on another day because I melted it in 2 separate areas. In neither area I could smell it. So, all right. Then I finished off 2 bunts of By the Seashore. Probably my most very favorite L3 scent. This was in my bathroom. I melted these bunts consecutively for a few days. I just kept refreshing it every day because I love it. I just love the scent. I just absolutely love it. And I'm so happy that I have the amount in my cabinets back there that I do of this because I adore this smell. There's just something about it. It is fresh. It is aquatic. It is sweet. It is clean, beautiful air. It's a little bit masculine, like a clean body wash without being soapy. Um, I just love the smell of this. It's my favorite. And I'm really bummed that I never wrote the scent notes down from the company where this used to come from. In fact, I got it sitting right here because I had bought, when I thought L3 was closing, I went out and found the company that sold the oil. And this is it here. I bought myself a 1 ounce bottle because I was going to see if another vendor could dupe it. And this company was Northwood, I think, Northwood Candles. And this is it. It's a exact. Yeah, it's that. Um, but oil's discontinued. So that will never be seen again. All right, let's keep moving on here with L3. Oh, this is a good one. Fat Bottom Girls Dreamweaver. Oh, Lord have mercy. I was reluctant to finish this off because this is probably, to me, the best lavender. Okay, let's. This is Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Don't Crush Dreams, Lavender Cream, sugar cookie dough bread, and sweet vanilla spun sugar. You know what? When you just melt the lavender's there. However, it is perfect. There is no medicinal note. There's no herbal note to it. There is no spa like lavender, that harsh lavender. This is sweet, and you get the richness and the sweetness from the bakery. And it doesn't overtake. So it doesn't smell like bakery. It just smells like this glorious, sweet, sweet lavender. It is creamy and smooth and relaxing and comforting. I absolutely love this. I don't have any more. So in the future, maybe next year sometime, I might be looking for this one again. And this is just good old Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds type. I don't remember what's in the scent notes for Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. There's a little magnolia in there, I believe. I think it's marshmallows. I don't know what else. It's very pretty. Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds has a powderiness to it, a sweetness. There's the creaminess from the marshmallows. It's just a very, very pretty scent. And finish that off. Let's move on to Sassy Girl. Now, this is what I don't remember melting so many of. I don't know how I melted this much Sassy Girl. I don't know. Okay, first one is Watermelon Coast. This is a really pretty wax, or really pretty smell. This is watermelon, pineapple, sea salt, ocean air, and cotton candy. This is just like a, think of snow cones, slushies. You got that iciness, that cool icy. And then you've got this watermelon there that's not like, it's not like Jolly Rancher. It just adds that fruity sweetness. It just reminds me of an icy or a slushy or a snow cone. It's really good. It's a nice refreshing scent on a hot day. It's a nice palate cleanser because it is lighter, not lighter. For me, it's a palate cleanser because it's not so heavy and rich. I guess maybe that's where I'm going for. But Watermelon Coast, this is a great scent. Keep your eye out for it. It's perfect for summer. Then I finished off Return to Oz. Return to Oz is pumpkin pecan waffles, salted caramel, blackberry jam, butter cookies, and zucchini bread. This is just a really good bakery. And you can't go wrong with Sassy Girl zucchini bread. It's hands down my absolute favorite. I simply love it. You get that beautiful, rich, dense bread. I'm just going to call it bread. Sweet. And the blackberry jam in here. I come to find out I like jam. I do. Like, I'm not crazy about blackberry per se when I see it in fragrance. But if it says blackberry jam or strawberry jam, or it's different, and I like that. So you get the sweetness from the blackberries. I don't know if I get the pumpkin pecan waffles. Maybe. Salted caramel, I do not get it here at all. This is just a sweet, delicious bakery. Can go all year round. This is good for fall and winter, summer. It's the middle of the road. It's not super heavy, but it's not a super light, fresh, fluffy bakery either. Return to Oz, that's a good one. Beachside bonfires. This is the one I melted yesterday. This one is notes of sea air, Himalayan salt, amber, driftwood, blue lotus, cedar, smoked pine, charred wood, vanilla roasted marshmallow, and charred wood. I had high hopes for this. I didn't hate it. I wasn't getting really the charred wood. I didn't get that bonfire vibe from it. I really just got the beachside vibe. I got like driftwood, sea salt, salty air, a little of the marshmallow. This is really close to beach nights. And I was looking for that, more of the smokiness to this, to add to that beachy vibe, and it didn't pull in here. And yeah, I mean, I didn't have any issue with performance, but to me, it was just, it was all right. Yeah, it's good. But there was nothing special about it. I think if we could have picked up on some of that smokiness or the charred wood, I think then it would have became a true winner. Okay, then we've got Surf Camp. I think so. Surf Camp. This is notes of sea breeze, floral, sea salt, sage wort, seaweed, driftwood, sea fennel, and serene coastal musk. That's why I have so much Sassy Girl. I took this out of my warmers. I didn't like this at all. I'm almost positive, and I'll know as soon as I put my nose in the bag. Yeah. I didn't like this at all. I couldn't get this out of my warmers fast enough. It smelled like wet dog. Again, there's something in here. Maybe it's the seaweed. I don't know. But it was a wet. Oh, just wet. Yeah, it was bad. I wish I could pull the right word out. Yeah, it was like, how like when you're in a beach type area and maybe you're driving through an area that has some stagnant water. You know what I'm talking about? Those lowlands, because sometimes the water comes in, so you've got like lands that have like, they're like wetlands. It was like that, like stagnant water. This one was a no for me. Yeah, and I did empty my warmers out and took it out. And that is Surf Camp. That was a hard no. Let me know if anybody has smelled that and what your thoughts are on it. Next up is Exotic Vanilla Incense. And this one is Madagascar Vanilla, Musk, Light Floral, Vanilla Sugar, and Incense. This was okay. This gives me head shop vibes, hippie vibes. It gives me church somewhat with the incense. I don't think I'm a real fan of the incense in here. I think I would like this better if it was just a hint of incense. Because the other notes in here, Madagascar vanilla musk, light floral, vanilla sugar, those are all really good. But that the incense really kind of took it away from me. It was strong, good throw on it. But again, this feels like something you're going to find in a new age shop, right? Crystals and things like that. You know, witchy things and, you know, one of those type of shops. That's what this reminded me of. Then we got Sweet Nights. I love Sweet Nights. This is just a beautiful lavender. This is Sweet Lavender, Toasted Marshmallow, Sea Salt Breeze, and S'mores. Basically, this is Julie's Beach Nights with, or Night at the Beach with some lavender in it. And it's beautiful. You get that, her beautiful beach nights with the addition of some sweet lavender. It's just, it's a really pretty scent. It's creamy. It's like a florally sweet. The lavender is neither harsh nor medicinal or herbal. It is just sweet lavender. Beautiful. I did like this one very much. This is a repurchase for me. I purchased this a few times. And last but not least, we have Shake It All About. This is weird. Here's Shake It All About. I'm gonna pull my Sweet Nights back over. This is Salty Sea Air, Sweet Lavender, and Marshmallow. Sweet Lavender, Toasted Marshmallow, Salty Sea Salt Breeze, and S'mores. They're almost identical. However, this one here, it wasn't identical, but the notes sound like it. This was much more salty sea air. Not overly salty, though. This one had a really good atmospheric, that air smell with some lavender blended in. This was really pretty. I like this Shake It All About a lot. Yeah, that's the only way I could describe it. Crisp air. It was like sea air, you know? That salty sea air. Air. It smells like air. Salty, but not overly salty. Like Martha, I know Martha does not like super strong or heavy sea salt. This is not overly salty. You know it's salty sea air, but it's not like, sometimes when it's really super salty sea air, it gets a little bit harsh. This is not harsh at all. This was very pretty, mixed with that sweet lavender and marshmallow. This is a good one. This one will definitely be a repurchase for me. And that is Shake It All About. All right, guys. That was my melting week upon my return home. And yeah, I think I did pretty good. Here goes my light again. That's better. I did pretty good, all things considered, you know. And I'm surprised I remembered them as much as I did, because then when I was taking them out and sorting them out, I'm like, when did I melt this? I, honest to God, I could not remember at all. Anyway, that's all I got. How was your week? Did you have any favorites? Did you melt anything? Or have you smelled anything that I melted? Let me know in the comments below. Let's see if I had to pick a favorite. I don't want to pick By the Seashore because that's just going to always be a favorite. My least favorite, Surf Camp. Hard no. You know, I don't really like picking favorites. I really don't. I'm going to go with Fat Bottom Girls Dreamweaver. Yeah, I'm going to go with that if I have to pick a favorite. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you and your time. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And you all have a great day, great night, great week, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye.